Me thinks the Jamaican society perpetrates self-hate in women. And before you get defensive, hear me out. I've been asking myself a lot lately, what is my actual goal in the gym? Is it just to look good, or do I care about my health, my strength, and my discipline? And if it's mainly the looks, why is that my main goal? Me thinks a lot of women, especially Jamaican women, grew up with self-hate being normalized so deeply that we don't even recognize it. No, me not only say me hate myself, but growing up in Jamaican society, I knew that there was an unspoken rule of what a beautiful woman was considered as. And it was a very tiny list of big bumper, small waist, flat stomach, broad hips, thick thighs, long, soft, curly hair, straight teeth, and clean skin. And if you don't naturally have some of them quality here, then you're not the desirable natural beauty with them sing about in a song. And this is really complicated because dancehall music was created to celebrate black women in a world that often rejects us. It still somehow created segregation with those black women when it identified one standard of what beauty looked like. And it is very confusing because our culture talks so much about loving women in our music, the language, and in the obsession and over-sexualizing of women. But it really made me wonder, do we really love women? Before anybody say it, oh, every culture of this. Yes, me know, say Jamaica alone guilty of this. But me still allowed to be kind of introspective and a little bit angry. Because it's so unfair for women to be held to these standards. And when I made it sometime, I wish I could go back and hug the younger version of myself that wanted to gain weight, and I didn't even know why I wanted to gain weight so badly. Only to realize that I was growing up in the slim, thick era where not only the Jamaican society but social media hyperfixated on one specific body type as being the desirable woman. Even crazier because I always thought of myself as a confident woman. But when I look back at that version of myself, I have to ask myself the why behind my motivations to gain the weight. No, me never consciously realized that I like myself, but when me and meds, when me head did at that time, I did not really love and accept myself. No, that was around 10 years ago. Somehow in 2026, I feel like we're still carrying this sheep mentality that slavery and colonization has planted into us to make us believe that human worth can be narrowed down into a list of tiny physical traits that most of us will never have, or at least naturally. I can't have the conversation now without talking about patriarchy, because Jamaican men are never held to this standard. A man can look like a foot bottom and pull a bad bitch, but God forbid a woman born quote unquote shape bad. I'm gonna really point a finger. Right now I'm confronting not just my body but my relationship with beauty in itself.